Okay, welcome back everyone to Morgul. What was I going to say to you? I'm just noticing the searching of this character is poor. That's why we had so much trouble finding those secret doors. I mean, everything is... He's bad at everything except for fighting and use of bows. We do need to ultimately get... Oh, I have infravision. I didn't know that. I need to get a bow or a sling or something soon, because we are having a problem with those Grabbits. Because of those Grabbits, that new monster that did not exist in Moria, I think we're going to have to alter our strategy, at least in this early level, or a couple of the early levels, and that's as soon as we have something worthwhile, anything. We found a diamond ring, we found a magenta potion. As soon as we have that, we have to leave the level, head back to town and sell it, because that's the only way we're going to get anything identified, and the only way we're going to get more money, and getting more money is an early priority for this game. Here we are. Let me just move my mouse, etc. away. I don't need this anymore. What was I going to say? Stay there. Thank you. Okay. And also, I mean, if we don't identify the potions in that, we're just missing it. What is this? We have a foil. Now, we are doing 2 swings per turn right now, I've noticed with the... let's try the dagger one more time to find out how many swings we really are getting. I do have to move this darn thing. I have to figure out how to maximize this window again. When I start up DOSBox, this game starts maximized. And then as soon as I switch to OBS Studios, it minimizes it and it won't return. These are just doors, random doors that are in the middle of a room. Let's try a bit of searching. No. I mean, that's one right there, right? Can we just pass our turn and make it come to us? No, wait, I see it with infravision. That's the problem. Right now it'll come to me. No? Maybe this isn't pass your turn. Maybe there's a different... Maybe the 5 key doesn't pass your turn. How do you pass your turn? My goodness, the movement aren't listed here. Let me try space? No. Comma? Why would comma do it? No. Period? No, of course not. I forget how to pass one's turn. Enter doesn't work. 5 is the normal, would be the right key as a general rule, but it doesn't work here. I don't know if we have anything to steal. He's probably stealing our fucking food and torches and shit. Alright, we gotta get the fuck out of here. If we don't get killed in the process. I don't think we're gonna get killed, but... Did he... They can't... They took our foil, of course. We did have something worthwhile. Darn it. Now, I said I wasn't going to mention a lot about Moria / Like, we have a ration of food. We have to take the next staircase up because we're out of light. If our torch runs out while we're down here, we are fucked. They're not taking anything else now because we have nothing else to take. But if we don't find a staircase, we've lost this game already. Those things are vicious. Those are the most vicious monsters I've ever seen in a Moria variant. We don't have a staircase up yet, do we? No. Let us explore as fast as we can. Fuck. Well, again, we have nothing to lose. Might as well get a bit of experience for killing them as we go. Holy shit. I'll clear them out as well so that they're not here later if we come back. Of course, monsters respawn like in Moria. When I said I wasn't going to tell you anything about Moria, what I was going to say is, I've forgotten. I've forgotten what I was going to say. God damn it. I'm sure it was brilliant and sparkling. Oh well. What the fuck was I going to say? I know stairs down are more common than stairs up, as a rule. What is this? Snake. Large brown snake. In Ang Bandit, etc., those are represented with a J because they kind of look like snakes. I think. Maybe not. Are they? In this, there are for reptile. I didn't see what that said, damn it. Is tilde key the, no? Tilde? I don't remember how to get the message back. I'm still using my, like, they didn't steal my, they can't steal anything that's equipped. Oh, my apologies. I remember what I was going to say. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to mention a lot about Moria or Angband, and if you're, thank God, if you're watching this video, presumably you already know the basics. And one of those basics, unique to Moria and Angband, except for certain variants of Moria and Angband, and I'll be honest, this is one of the things I hate most about Moria and Angband. Although they're my favorite series, this one aspect I think is stupid as fuck. And that is when you're using particularly light weapons, you start getting more attacks if your strength is high enough. Strength and or dexterity. Our strength is high enough that with a dagger we're getting 2 attacks, which means we get 2 attacks that do like 1 to 4 damage each. That foil does 1 to 5 damage. In most roguelikes, if you find a better weapon, provided you have the strength to use it, you would switch to the better weapon because hey, it's awesome. That's part of the fun, right? You found something good, you use something good. That's part of it, is finding loot. Unfortunately, if we switch to that, we may be down to doing 1 to 5 damage instead of doing 2 to 8 damage because we would no longer be using both things. Alright, we need the torches first. Purchase. F. Let's get 5 of them. Whoop, oh, he's asking what I'm offering. 1. I'll try 1 more time, see what he says. Even though my charisma is 4. That's an insult. My patience growth rate in 2 is fine. Okay, 2 is fine. Let's get that. Let's purchase F at full price. Purchase F. Purchase F. Purchase F. Okay, done. Now we need to get some food. Purchase B for 1. 2. 2 again. 3 is fine. And then purchase B. Purchase B. Purchase B. Purchase B. Okay, we wasted all our money getting back food and torches, but without them we are absolutely fucked. Let's do a quick search. There's a chance that there's a sling for sale and we could use it against the Grabbits in the future. And then we can afford it. We certainly can't afford a short bow or anything. Let's try the next page. Browse. That's it. There is no sling. So back down into the dungeon we go, and we just save the rest of our money in case we have to buy more torches and more food later. So again, for now, if we'd found that foil and had managed to get our way out before meeting those Grabbits, we'd have gone up and sold it, or I don't know. I probably would have tested it actually to see if I still get 2 swings. As long as you're getting the same number of swings, you might as well use the better weapon, right? Floating eye. I think they can paralyze you. We've already looked at 1. Can we look at it again and see? I don't think we'll know what it does because it didn't do it to us. A kill of this creature is worth 0.33 points for a 3rd level character. Is magical, casting spells which drain mana. There you go. It is warm-blooded. Nothing's known about its attack. It's basically stationary. So we do want to start going down deeper about my old rule of thumb in Moria was you don't go until you are 4 levels higher than the level you're going to, or than the level you're on, pardon me. So we shouldn't go down until we're level 5. That's not my logic right now, is that if we meet Grabbits down there and they steal all our torches and food, then we're never going to get out alive. So let's stick around here for a bit, get more money. We may have to like stockpile a ton of torches and food, like way more than we normally would, just to avoid this issue. A white icky thing. What do we know about them? It's been a while. Normally found at depth of 50 feet. Moves erratically at normal. I want to see if something happens here. I'm going to move this cursor or this thing off screen again and see if it deletes part of the screen. Does it? Does a bit, but when I release it, it doesn't necessarily. Normally found at depths of 50 feet, moves erratically at normal speed. A kill this creature is worth 0.67 points for a 3rd level character. It can touch to attack. We don't know anything else about it than that. I'm going to try moving towards it here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the fact that this... I've moved the window where I've moved it. Doesn't seem to be hurting anything, so I'll leave it there for now. Alright. Let's get at least 1 level up before we head down. I actually really just want to find some more money. I wouldn't mind... We miss it. There's something invisible here. It's not swinging back. There's another one of those... Whatever it is, it's one of those things that's not swinging back. We are getting 2 attacks, I think. Yeah, we are. Let's just do this. Maybe it'll die. What are we at? We're at 45 experience. we're a higher level. Maybe we'll hit it more often. I don't know. One would think if it's this hard to kill, that if we can kill it, it'll be worth a crap ton. Maybe it's just some lump of like invisible mass that gives you experience. My fear is if it can't be killed, if that's authentic, it could block a passage where you have to go to escape the level, you know? Like, right now, we can't get down this passage. I guess we could tunnel around it with a shovel, now that I think about it. This is boring process, and I have no idea if it's working. Place your bets, people. Are we going to kill it? No idea what it is. If we had something we could see invisible with, we could figure that out. I mean, it's possible it's like a really, really, really absurdly high-level monster that does no damage. And that's why it's hard to kill. It's also possible it regenerates. Maybe it's something that regenerates health. So I'm going to stop now. Let's instead switch to the shovel. Let's tunnel to the northwest repeatedly until we get through it. See if this works. It used to work, didn't it? We used to do this. I mean, granted, we don't have a pick, and it is granite, but come on, really? I think you used to be able to, if I remember correctly in Moria, it's like, how many times do you want to tunnel, and you'd leave like an asterisk to say as long as it takes. I'm not sure if that's true. Alright, fuck this. We have another way we can go. I'm just concerned for the future, guys. Well, we gotta switch back to this now. You dig in the rubble. My god, what does it take to get rid of this shit? How useless is my... Oh, we got it, okay. Back to the dagger. Yeah, if one of those things blocks our way and we can't get around it to get where we gotta go, then tunneling is the only way. Oh, thank god. Oops. X. No, I don't want to do that. X. Oh, fuck. Let's kill this thing with our shovel. Alright, now let's tunnel. This is a little painful, isn't it? I wonder if I can caps lock in T. Yeah. Makes it a little easier. I don't know if caps lock is still on or not. No, okay. What did I find? A bit of gold. The Grabbits can't take our gold, so finding gold is a great thing right now. It'll give us a chance to, you know, theoretically go and buy a sling or something. I'm still using the shovel, darn it. Another invisible thing. Oh, that one's easy to kill though. It might just be like a little ghost or something. Your light is growing faint. I'm gonna use it right to the last second. Oops, not trying to do that. Wasn't trying to pray. Pray hard enough and your prayers may be answered, mocking my lack of paladindom. Alright, I know my light's growing faint. Stop. Okay. Wield. B. Drop C. It might even be unwise to, like, here's something that's occurring to me with the Grabbits. If I really wanted to be... What are you doing, Kibbs? Get off there. If I really wanted to maximize my, oh, fuck, I picked it up, didn't I? See. If I really wanted to maximize my chances of not being stranded down here with by the Grabbits, the absolute best strategy would be switch out my torch like every 100 or 200 turns. That way you're always... Whatever torch you have equipped is always one that has the most... Alright, that one's dead. Is one that has the most turns to burn left. You know, and then if you get robbed, you still have a fairly maximal torch, you know? There they fucking are, man. How do I fucking pass my turn? No, not zero. Zero does that. Zero is the same as inventory. Fascinating. Really, space doesn't do it, eh? I don't know. I'll go down. Did they take something of mine? I didn't notice. Maybe not. We severely damaged it. A scroll entitled Nej Sunev. Now, here's the thing. If we encounter Grabbits again, if I see them in the distance, I'm casting that scroll, because I can't risk them taking it and me missing out on the opportunity to find out what the scroll does. Where the hell am I going? Just give me 1 second. My speakers are beginning to hum for some reason. Stop it, speakers. That fix it? I think so. Let's just see. Is there any reason to suspect? Yeah, I didn't want to miss out on this either. A broken bone or a skeleton of something, like nothing to fret there. What did that say? I could have sworn Tilde used to be on Moria used to be a look at previous messages, but I'm not sure. I mean, it also may not have been in the game at this point, right? This might have been based on an earlier version of Moria than the well, certainly was than the U Moria 5.6 we played before. I guess you could rest for 1 turn. Maybe that would be the equivalent of passing a turn. That would work. Where we able to take off an item? I'm not seeing anything about it. Interesting. Alright. Well, that was interesting. It'd be perfectly fair for somebody to ask, somebody who's, especially people who grew up on Angband, to say why I prefer Moria. I mean, objectively, Angband is a better game, right? It's got a color palette. This one has black and white. It has more monsters, more items, certainly more magic items. It certainly has more bells and whistles. You can, turn on and off aspects of the game you like or dislike when you usually can't do that in some of these earlier versions of the game. It has I'd say the most severe change is it has the various characters, like individual unique characters. There are none in this, right? You can't meet hero type monsters in this. Oh, there's another invisible guy right there. Whatever it is, it's another one of those invisible guys that doesn't swing back, so let's just ignore it. Another one of these Nej Sunev things. Let's just cast one. As a general rule, you don't want to do this, especially not too deep in the dungeon, but let's just try it. A scroll summon monsters. That did bring in things we don't necessarily want to face. But we killed it, and welcome to level 4. Haha. Alright, we got a few things there. Got a robe. Got some money. Scroll of Summon Monster. To be honest, that wasn't the end of the world. Let's go stand over here and try it again. As long as it's summoning level appropriate monsters, it's not gonna... What? Oh, maybe it didn't summon anything. Or maybe it summoned something invisible? I don't know what happened there. I thought I read it, and now it's not... Oh, maybe it did summon something invisible that I killed and got money from. Excellent. Alright, we got lots of money now by comparison to what we had before. Let's keep exploring this level. Get up to the surface when we can. That ain't up to the surface. Try bashing it again. Is that, or is it F? Shift F for force? No. B for bash. You're not carrying any books. Is my caps lock on? B. Alright, there we go. X. No. Caps lock is on now. Okay, it's Shift B to bash. Got it. It's not a set number of digs. You can see that it took a lot less digs to clear the rubble last time than it did this time. Must be a random chance or something like that, as to whether or not you succeed in clearing it. Alright, I love it. Love finding the money. These guys will multiply like the Grabbits if we're not careful. Although they're a lot slower. I think they might be poisonous as well, I'm not sure. I had a commenter once when I was playing on, I think it was Tom T. When I was playing on Moria, commented on the fact that I couldn't run actually made the game easier to watch because it's less confusing. You just saw we leapt like 4 screens worth when I pressed run. And I'm sure that's true, but I'm definitely using run. It's just too hard on the body otherwise. Let's actually quaff Q. I'm quaffing this because I don't want to risk them taking it and I don't know what it is. Resist cold. Okay, good. We learned what it was. I'm not sure, too. That might be a feature of... Whoops. What did I just say? Again, I didn't see what that said. I'm not hungry. I don't know. A feature of Angband, or even New Moria 5.6. It just said we have no more potions or resist cold, so it told us what that is. I seem to remember that if you used that in like Angband or Moria, I could be totally wrong on this, it wouldn't tell you what it was unless you were trying to resist cold. Like you would have no way of knowing what the effect was unless something introduced that effect to you. If we successfully pick this, we would get a bit of experience, but I don't know if we have the... Our dexterity is so low. Oh, I guess we got it. Okay. I also didn't notice if I got experience for that or not. You do in New Moria 5.6. It's worth bearing in mind this is not New Moria 5.6, and I should be... Oh, this is another one of those invisible can't get around it monsters. What the fuck? Maybe they can be killed with fire if we had a flaming oil canister. I don't know. Alright, let's watch. Experience 69. 70, yeah. Get 1 experience for doing that. There's our way out. If we need it, we don't need it right now. We don't have anything to bring up to identify. Let's keep exploring the level. See if we can... Well, no, that's it. Let's go up. Let's go up. See if we can get a sling. If we can get in there over here. Let's eat. Probably A, but let's look and see. A, yeah. What is he? Kill a mangy looking leper. Because we're a troll, and that's what trolls do. Come on, sling. Or even a short bow, maybe. If we could afford it. B. There's sling bolts, iron shots. But there's no sling. There's no way we're getting that longbow. So, I guess we're going back down. Where was it? Over here? Yep. Okay. I didn't bother upping my cycles in DOSBox. Like, this is running at the base, 3,000 cycles. So it's equivalent of a 3 hertz machine back in the day. Slime mold. Okay, we can eat that as food. There's something. Shards of pottery, and they're worthless, as far as I know. Unless it's changed here. So you see, it actually takes a brief moment to, create the dungeon. Another scroll we could cast just to see what it does. We are on really low levels, man. I'm doing it. I don't care. It's reckless, but we're so early. I don't think it's going to be anything terrible. Oh, this is an identify scroll. That was reckless. Alright, well, at least we know what they are. This is a very, very valuable thing, and we didn't use it. Let's use it on the robe, I guess. It's the only thing we have to identify. A robe. Alright. Well, we'll know them when we find them in the future. Interesting as well, we read the scroll of identify and said, what do you want to identify? And one of the things we could identify was the scroll of identify we were reading, which would obviously make no sense, but it's weird that it hadn't yet converted it from being a scroll into nothingness, you know? Another invisible thing that we killed that time, okay. Getting lucky with whatever these invisible things are. They don't seem to be... Oh, that thing multiplied. Let's see how far we have to go to get up a level here. We only need 84 experience. If we find a staircase down, we might... You know what? If we find a staircase down, maybe we'll take it. I'm not terribly worried about meeting my demise on the second level, so... Finding lots of good stuff. Unless, or if we find a way up, maybe we'll bring this stuff up and identify it. Sell it to identify it. Violet potion, copper plated wand. Okay, is there a way up? Have we found it yet? Yeah, let's go right back up. There's no reason to risk Grabbits stealing all our amazing shit. I'll explore slightly off the beaten path. That's it. Alright, well, let's grab the pottery too, just to see if we can sell it. I don't think we can, but we might as well do an experiment, right? Alright. Where are we going with this shit? Maybe 5 would be... Oops. Squint-eyed rogue. Oh, shit. Alright, we got him. He drop anything? Guess not. Alright, they got lots of good shit here. Let's try selling. What is our orange potion? He'll offer me 1. It seems we need to get like 13 or something for these. Let's try 25 and see what happens. You better be kidding. Okay, I meant 20. You better be kidding. 15? Try 3. Minus 1. I'm going to try holding at 11. Alright, 8's all we're getting. You can see the low charisma at work there. Potion of boldness, okay. So we'll know those in the future when we find them. We know we're going to get 8 for it, so let's go to, let's try 18, 17. We'll go as high as we can and get it down there. We're definitely only getting 8, though. Potion of salt water. It would make us either throw up or it would do nothing. I don't remember which. What about the scroll? I think we get the same. Let's try 17. I'll buy it a scrap for 2. Scrap of paper. Yeah, final is 8. Okay. A scroll of treasure detection. That's pretty useful. Again, at least we'll know them all when we meet them. I don't think we can't sell anything else here. Let's go to... I don't know if it's 4 or 6 we want. What is he? The squint-eyed rogue. Let's sell our new wand we found. Just to know what it is in the future. Let's try 100, even though I know it's not going to work. Okay, I meant 65. I meant 50? Alright, that's working. Minus 3. You gotta be careful because they will throw you out of the shop if you piss them off too much. Alright, final office 23, we'll take it. A wand of heal monster. Great, I'm glad we got rid of that and made a bit of money off it. I'm gonna go to the general store. Excellent, we got some money out of it. Or a clear potion, let's go sell it. Can we sell it here? Yeah, what the hell. We got 8 at the other place. Let's see what we can get here. More or less. He's a human, we think. Why has he got a human question mark next to him? He might be human? If this is the... if this truly is Middle-earth, as is purported to be, I guess mages, wizards in Middle-earth were not human. I mean, they look like they're human and that sort of thing, but... oh, we get 9. We get a better price here. Potion of water. Good, I'm glad it's gone. We made money off it. Alright, let's go see if we can get a sling or something. I forget what I was going to say. Otherwise... Looks like there are inventory changes very often. It might be every time you come back. In Moria, certainly later on, it was like every 5,000 turns or every 2,000 turns or something. In this, it looks like every time you leave and come back, they have new inventory. Interesting note. Let's buy the sling. Purchase. C. I'll give you 2 for that. Plus 1. Robbed again. And let's get the iron shots, which are fucking preposterously expensive. P. I. I will give you 55 for that. Plus 3. Just keeping a little bit of an eye on the things. I don't know if we'll get a heads up before he's like, get the fuck out of here. But in case we do, I want to be ready to up my price. Hopefully he'll just say final offer when we hit that, instead of being like, get out because you suck. I'm going to switch over to +1, because we're getting a lot higher than I thought we would. I don't think I'm going to get his final. Oh, there we go. Okay, 117. Alright, let's escape from here. Let's switch over to our shovel. Let's wield the sling in this thing. We're going to have to equip the shovel every time we need it, but we don't use it that often. Let's go back. Alright, we have the sling equipped. We are ready. Let's go back down to the dungeon, and we will call it right away, right there. Alright, guys, here we are. Alright, well, successful second episode. We managed to get a few potions and scrolls and a wand identified. We managed to buy a sling, and we are now character level 4. So we're doing okay. I mean, it's not particularly challenging on these lower levels, although those Grabbits certainly are a unique and terrifying new addition to the bestiary. I've never seen those, bestiary, whatever you call it. I've never seen those before because they didn't exist before, so pretty interesting to encounter them. But that is it for now. Let's press Control X. Saving the game more. Bogue. Alright, guys, I'll be back when I have a chance. Have a good one. Bye.